greatly unique university, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, the President of the Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Godswill Obot Akpabio, GCON, the Governor of Akwa Ibom State, His Excellency Umar Basieno, PhD, the Speaker of the Akwa State House of Assembly, distinguished members of the National Assembly, past and present, especially my dear leader, Senator Effiong Dixon Bob, the Honorable Minister for Education, the Pro-Chancellor and Chairman of Council who has just unveiled me today, members of the Governing Council of our university, the University of Uyo, principal officers of this great university, distinguished members of Senate, deans, directors, and heads of departments, members of staff, our dear students, traditional rulers, particularly the paramount ruler of Uyo and the Ntisong of Ibibio, Pius. The alumni community, my lords, temporal and spiritual, friends and partners of our great university, members of the fourth rim of estate, ladies and gentlemen. The metamorphosis of our university, the great Uyo, has been phenomenal, from practicing school to teacher training college to advanced teacher training college to College of Education to University of Cross River State, and today the University of Uyo. The resilient metamorphosis establishes the resolve of the founding fathers to build a center of academic excellence, to train and nurture for this locality a legion of learned gurus in all aspects of life. Today I stand before you deeply humbled, profoundly grateful, and fully aware of the enormous responsibility that accompanies the office of the 9th Vice-Chancellor of this university. I begin by expressing my sincere appreciation and gratitude to those great men and women of purpose who saw the transformative fire in me that they believe will quite adequately ensure the restoration and renewal of our university. I don't want to say our falling university, but let me say our falling university. I most heartedly thank all those men and women of valor who rose to stop the misadventure that was aimed at suffocating our university to extinction. I am sincerely grateful and thankful to the Governing Council of this university, the academic community, including staff, students, and alumni, the traditional institution, the clergy, and all stakeholders who supported and believed in our shared vision for a better University of Uyo. I owe deep gratitude to my wife, children, siblings, family, colleagues, friends, and relations who stood by me in the agonizing and traumatic days of plots to manipulate the Vice-Chancellorship race against me. Special appreciation goes to the Chancellor of the university, the Pro-Chancellor of this university, and all council members who labored all through the interregnum to correct the process for appointment of Vice-Chancellor for this university. May I delightfully acknowledge and thank former Vice-Chancellors of this university, Professor Donald Ekong, whose name I took after, Professor Eyo Okun, Professor Fola Lasisi, Professor Akpan Hogan Egbo, my teacher and mentor, who is here today. Professor Akana Renesien, the man I always looked at to be like. Professor Comfort Egbo, who is here with me today, Professor Enefia Osien, Professor Nyado Ndayo, and Professor Samuel G. Odewumi. We address him SG. I am grateful to the Kwara State government, and particularly to the governor, His Excellency Omo Obaseno, PhD, who has always been there for me and this university in provisions, not minding the fact that he has many state schools to attend to. I feel much obliged to the Senate President, and I'm eternally grateful and thankful to Senator Godswill Obot Akpabio, GCON, and his dear wife, Ekaesenbom, Mrs. Ekaete Onoma Godswill Obot Akpabio, for standing by me in thick and thin in the pursuit of the mantle that will give me the opportunity to lead the renewal and restoration process of this university. I acknowledge and sincerely thank and appreciate the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and visitor to this university, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, and the Honorable Minister for Education, Dr. Olatunji Alausa, for giving consent and accepting the impeccable work of the University Council in appointing me the 9th Vice-Chancellor of this university. My administration will remain absolutely loyal to the government of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, the visitor to this university, who found me competent and worthy to be appointed as Vice-Chancellor of this university. The moment is here. What is the moment? This moment is not merely a personal achievement. It is a solemn call to service. Our university stands at a defining moment in its history. Over the years, our university has produced distinguished scholars, professionals, public servants, entrepreneurs, and leaders who continue to make meaningful contributions to Nigeria and the global community. We are proud of our heritage and grateful to the visionary men and women who laid the foundation upon which we stand today. However, honesty compels us to acknowledge that the university has faced significant challenges in recent years. Many of our physical facilities have deteriorated. Critical infrastructure has suffered neglect. Research capacity has weakened. Staff morale has been strained, except for the few months that the paymaster came. I promise you, a bigger paymaster is here. Students have had to learn. Students have had to learn under conditions that do not always reflect the standard of modern university. Also, opportunities that should have advanced our institutional growth have not always been fully realized. This is not a moment for blame. It is a moment for responsibility. We cannot change the past, but we can shape the future. Throughout the process leading to my appointment, I made a promise to the university community, a promise of renewal and restoration. Today, I reaffirm that promise before God, before this great institution, and before all stakeholders gathered here. Our mission is clear: to restore excellence, rebuild confidence, renew infrastructure, strengthen scholarship, reposition the University of Uyo as one of Nigeria's leading centers of learning, innovation, research, and service. The journey begins now. Today, I stand before you with profound sense of humility, gratitude, and purpose. I stand here not as a custodian of an office, but a servant of vision. I stand here not merely to begin an administration, but to inaugurate a movement of restoration, a movement of renewal, a movement of excellence, a movement that will return the University of Uyo to the rightful place among the foremost universities in Africa. History occasionally presents institutions with defining moments when they must choose between decline and renewal, between resignation and resurgence, between the comfort of excuses and the courage of transformation. Today is such a moment. The University of Uyo stands at the crossroads. We are heirs to proud legacy. We are beneficiaries of the dreams of visionary founders, dedicated academics like the ones sitting here. Yet, if we are to move forward with integrity, we must first confront reality with honesty. Over the years, our university has endured difficult seasons. Building that once symbolized hope now cry out for restoration. Infrastructure that should support learning has deteriorated. Research capacity, as I said earlier, has weakened. Administrative systems have become burdened by inefficiencies. The confidence of many stakeholders have been tested. The spirit of our community has at times been wounded. But my fellow scholars, students, partners, institutions do not die because they encounter difficulties. Institutions decline only when they surrender their belief in a better future. Today, we refuse to surrender. Today, we choose renewal. Today, we choose excellence. Today, we choose hope. During the process that led to this appointment, I traveled across our university community carrying the simple message which I had told you today. Particularly, this transformation will rest upon 6 pillars. One is infrastructural renewal, academic excellence and research, staff welfare and professional development, student-centered development, digital transformation and good governance, partnership and global engagement. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, renewal is not the responsibility of one individual. Restoration is not the work of a Vice-Chancellor alone. The transformation we seek requires collective commitment. I therefore call upon every member of a university to join this movement of renewal. Let us replace cynicism with hope. Let us replace division with unity. Let us replace complacency with excellence. Let us replace decay with development. Let us work together to build a university that future generations will celebrate with pride. I envision a University of Uyo where our classrooms inspire learning, where our laboratories drive innovation, where our staff are empowered, where our students thrive, and where our graduates compete confidently with the very best anywhere in the world. I envision a University of Uyo that once again becomes a reference point for academic excellence, integrity, innovation, and service. The task before us is enormous. The road ahead may not always be easy. There will be obstacles. There will be difficult decisions. There will be moments that test our resolve. But I am convinced that with unity of purpose, disciplined leadership, transparent governance, and the grace of Almighty God, we shall succeed. Today marks not merely the beginning of a new administration, it marks the beginning of a new chapter. A chapter of restoration, a chapter of renewal, and a chapter of hope. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, vision without action is merely aspiration. I therefore today present to you, all of us that are here, to the university community, my first 100-day renewal agenda. Number one, my administration will return UTME admissions to the departments and faculties. Training on the process of HODs, that's JAM admission process of HODs, deans, and quality assurance personnel of the departments and faculties will hold on 8th of July, 2026. Number two, we will launch a university clean, green, and safe campus initiative, including staff and students, on July 19, 2026. We shall involve and fully incentivize cognate faculties and departments in the university in key works maintenance activities. Opening and maintenance of internal roads will now be carried out by civil engineering departments. Fabrication and maintenance of classroom desks and tables will be done by Faculty of Engineering. Opening of commercial farm will be done by Faculty of Agriculture. Representation at courts will be done by Faculty of Law, among others. We will introduce, number 4, we will introduce biometric capturing to know actual number of staff and students on ground for access control. This will be done before October this year. Number 5, we will conduct a comprehensive institutional audit of infrastructure, finances, human resources, and academic programs and administrative systems. Number 6, we will hold town hall meetings with staff, students, alumni, unions, and stakeholders. That will start from 1st of July. We'll just start it. We will publish a Vice-Chancellor's performance dashboard to promote transparency and accountability. Because in my first Senate, I will send my KPIs to Senate, and I will tell Senate every month tick if I'm right or wrong, so you can help me. Number 8, we shall ensure zero insecurity outcomes in all our campuses, block all vulnerabilities in securing the university, introduce a cutting-edge technology, including CCTV cameras, drones, login biometrics to secure this university. And most of all, we'll open a robust participating relationship with host communities to secure this university. Number 9, we shall keep the campuses clean by cutting grasses, landscaping the university, and beautifying this university with art designs on the walls, gates, buildings in the university, as well as refurbish dilapidated buildings while maintaining existing good ones. We shall outsource the management of our key facilities like hostels and lecture theaters to facility managers for sustainable management of those facilities. Because we know university has not done that. If you go to our hostels, you will shed tears. On internet access, we will ensure, this I promise in the next 3 months, we will ensure 24/7 internet access for staff and students of this university. This process had already begun, thanks to the chairman of council and SG, the outgoing acting Vice-Chancellor. On ranking, on transcripts, which had been a recurring negative talk about this university, we will, within 100 days, attain 72-hour transcript accessibility timeline for our applicants. These are my KPIs. I'm not just talking. These are my KPIs. Please mark me according to this as the time comes. On academic quality, on ranking and international visibility, we shall show up the visibility of a university by urgently responding to all issues needed for a fair ranking of this university by domestic and international ranking bodies. Encourage and fund our staff to attend conferences and publish in high-impact journals. On academic quality, we shall provide contemporary teaching methodologies and tools, training and retraining of academic and non-academic staff, encouraging and promoting merit among teachers and students, and prioritizing staff welfare, while looking very seriously at cases or issues of sexual harassment. We will pay no price. Please, if you do anything with sexual harassment or cultism, just leave the university. Because the panel will not stay for more than 2 days. You are leaving the university. Sexual harassment and cultism, we have zero tolerance for that. On classroom and laboratory furnishing, we shall provide comfortable and adequate classroom, desks, as well as build laboratories and engineering workshops. On examination results submission deadline, marking and submission of results to the department after examination to approval of results by Senate will be shortened to 7 weeks. You either stay in or you ship out. And lastly, we shall urgently establish a commercially run paint and block industry. Why are we doing that? We want to take advantage of state fund projects, many projects that are coming. Chairman said that we are going to be a construction site. So if I give you X billion to build and you are building, you are using blocks of maybe X minus 1 billion, you have to spend that money on blocks here and I have to spend the money on paint here. So we get some money from you and make gains for ourselves. In 3 months, we must establish this. So in conclusion, therefore, at the end of these 100 days, this community will not merely hear promises. It will see evidence. This community will see movement. This community will see progress. This community will see the first signs of renewal in 100 days. Ladies and gentlemen, the task before us is great, but our capacity is greater. The challenges are real, but our determination is stronger. The journey is long, but our destination is clear. There comes a time in the life of every institution when a generation is called upon to rebuild, what has been neglected, restore what has been damaged, and reimagine what is possible. That responsibility now belongs to us. Future generations will ask what we did when the University of Uyo stood at a defining moment. May history record that we answered the call. May history record that we choose service over self-interest. May history record that we rebuilt confidence where doubt existed. May history record that we restored excellence where decline had taken roots. May history record that we left this university stronger than we found it. And let this be our covenant. We shall not be remembered as the generation that managed decline. We shall be remembered as the generation that engineered renewal. We shall not be remembered as custodians of decay. We shall be remembered as architects of transformation. We shall not merely inherit the future. Together we shall create that future. The University of Uyo shall rise. The University of Uyo shall flourish. The University of Uyo shall lead. And the best days of this great institution shall not be behind us. They shall be ahead of us. May God bless the University of Uyo. May God bless Akwa Ibom State. May God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you, and God bless you.